Hello, welcome to another episode of the Stephen Austin Wrestling Toy Figure Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Austin.
Today we're looking at the WWTL Elite Build-A-Figure series. We've got some older figures here that we've collected over the years already, and then we've got some new ones we need to open up and show off. So the first figure that we got was the Danny Davis, Dangerous Danny Davis referee figure that came in the WrestleMania Build-A-Figure series, and in that series you had Mick Foley, Matt Hardy, Booker T, and
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston. Why didn't we get Kofi Kingston?
Because another figure came with the arms and hands, and Kofi came with the hands, so there was no point getting.
Yeah, so we weren't missing anything out by not getting the Kofi. He came with a W title belt. We got loads of those already, so we didn't need the Kofi. After this one, I think the next one was the Paul Ellering figure. I don't think there was a Build-A-Figure that came out in between these two. This was another WrestleMania series one, and it came with China, Goldberg with the grey beard, so Oldberg, the Edge figure, and a
Shawn
Michaels figure. Well done. And with the Ellering, you got a swappable head to show the younger days when he was with LOD. This is more of his Authors of Pain look, and it came with the little Rocco puppet. I remembered his name this time. Right. After that, we had the SummerSlam series, the Dominic Mysterio child Build-A-Figure. Came with the shirt. And in that series, we had... Come on, you can stand up. Do it. It doesn't want to stand up. There we go, stand up. Right, who did we have in the Dominic... Oh, we had a HBK, a Randy Orton, a Rey Mysterio, and... female figure, all in white with black hair.
Sensational Sherry.
Sherry, yeah, Sensational Sherry was that one. Then after the SummerSlam series, we had the Survivor Series Bobby Roode Build-A-Figure in the suit, and that came with a Drew McIntyre, an AJ Styles, a Becky Lynch in her Scarlet Witch red attire, and someone else that we've said a couple of times already, I think. Yeah, we said. Where has he gone? Bobby Roode? Oh, no. Who's the last one? So you had AJ Styles, Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, and White Pants, face paint. The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh,
yeah.
White pants?
Yeah, he's wearing white pants with red and blue Ultimate Warrior logos on it. Then after that, we had the Royal Rumble series, which gave you the suited Jimmy Hart figure, which is one of my favourite from the series. We'll put it on this side. And he came with the microphone. And in that series, we had... Who did we have? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. We had a Yokozuna, Dakota Kai, Earthquake, and another member of the New Day. Who was it?
Xavier.
Nope.
Big E.
Big E, yep. So we got all four of those figures to complete the set. And then the last one that we got was the WrestleMania series with the suited Vince McMahon figure. And in that series, let's see if I could do it from memory. There was a Bret Hitman Hart. There was a HBK.
Mm-hmm.
There was an AJ Styles with the jeans and the red and black top.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one more figure. Who was it? The clue might be in the people that are sat at this table,
Mm-hmm.
the name of our show, or all the figures on the shelf behind you.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. And we've got the WrestleMania Build-A-Figure, Steve Austin, here, along with all of our other mint on card Steve Austin figures. Squeeze that back in there. So that's all the ones we already have opened and showing off. And next we've got some over here. So we'll move those all to the side. And we'll start with the ones that we have started opening already and we've built. And that's the Royal Rumble set. We've already opened the Vader. First time we've got a Vader, so that was quite handy. Lovely, lovely figure. Always wanted to get hold of a Vader figure, and I'm not disappointed with this one. So there's the Vader figure from the set. Now again, like the Danny Davis set, there are 4 figures that come in this, but you don't need to get all 4. You do need to get the Vader figure. You do need to get the Brie Bella figure. And you do need to get the Damian Priest figure. But when you look on the back, the 4 figures are the 3 you've already mentioned and the Rey Mysterio. Why do you think we don't need the Rey Mysterio?
Because he comes with hair.
That's right. Yep, Rey Mysterio comes with hands, and the Damian Priest comes with arms.
With hands.
With spare hands. So you don't need to get the Rey Mysterio
Unless
figure.
you want someone to have 3 pair of hands.
Exactly. So you get all the 4 of those figures, all the 3, and then you end up with the Doc Hendricks figure in the all pink. Again, this isn't the first. Actually, no, this isn't the first Doc Hendricks figure we've got. We've got the Michael P.S. Hayes figure, which is the same person, just with a different name. And we could have done a comparison, but we're not going to because we'd have to find that figure. But yeah, there's Doc Hendricks in his nice pink suit. Of course, you can build and swap heads and put Vince McMahon's head on this body if you wanted to, or any other head on this figure. So that's that builder figure that we've got. We'll put that over to this side for now. And then the series after that would be the WrestleMania set that we've got, and that comes with this Hulk Hogan figure that we've opened on a previous video, the Hollywood Hogan figure. These glasses never ever want to stay on the head, but we'll try our best to keep it there. With this set, I think you did need to get all 4, maybe. Just looking through what's in each set. The arms must be upstairs to complete it somewhere. So the arms for the Mean Gene figure we've got upstairs that we got with the Hollywood Hogan. But in this set you get the Dusty Rhodes figure, the Macho King figure, and the Rock figure. And you get all 4 of them, and you get the suited Mean Gene figure to match the Vince McMahon figure. So we'll put those to the side again. Once we've showed off all the boxes, we'll pause the video, we'll cut open the boxes, get all the figures out, and then we'll show them all off. So for now, we'll get those out of Austin's way. And then the last set we're going to go through and show off is the SummerSlam Elite set, which I think is the most recent one that's come out. And that gives you the Jey Uso, the Dolph Ziggler, the Zeus figure, and the Hulk Hogan figure. You get all 4 of those, and then you can build a suited Mr. Perfect figure, which is great to finally have. So what we'll do, we'll pause the video here, we'll get all these figures out, build all the figures together, and show off what we've got. So we'll see you in a minute.
Bye.
Right, we're back. We hurt our fingertips getting all those bits and pieces out. The worst bit, as I always say, is trying to get the individual hands out. You've got to try and bend those little pegs at the back and then push them through. And then some of them have got their 1 fingers sticking up. So you're like, if I push that through, is that finger going to snap off? Luckily, none of them did. So yeah, let's show you what came out of the boxes. So we'll start with the Royal Rumble series that gave us the Doc Hendricks figure that we showed off already, and that came with the massive Vader figure and the Damian Priest all in white figure. We have had a Damian Priest before. I don't remember what Elite series that was, but it was the purple attire Damian Priest. This one looks better, so we'll keep this one, and the purple one is now gone. And then you also get the Brie Bella figure. Comparing it to the previous Brie Bella figure, I think... Oh, that's a bit poor. The faces are pretty much exactly the same. There's not much difference between it. What is really poor is, can you see on the top? It's got this red headband. Then here they've got the same red headband, but they've not painted it. So if you see here, they've used the same sculpt. It's got a red headband on the old Nikki Bella, and the headband is still there in the hair sculpt, but they've just not painted it. I mean, would the expense of painting that been any that different that they decided not to do it? You do get the same Brie mode plaid, is it plaid? Checkered shirt wrapped around her waist that you got with this one. But the attire is different, where you get the trousers instead of the pants. Red boots instead of black. I like the red detail on these boots. So yeah, I think if you could mix and match, there's probably bits from this one I'd keep and put on this figure. But I think this is a better looking figure, minus the missing red detail in the hairband. So that's the Brie Bella that came with that one. And we've already built the figure, so we don't need to worry about that. So that's the Royal Rumble series minus the Rey Mysterio that you didn't need because all you did was come with hands, and the Damien Priest came with arms and hands for the Doc Hendricks. The Brie Bella was the hardest figure to find of the set. I don't think it got a main UK release anywhere from any of the major toy stores in the UK or anyone independent. I don't remember seeing it anywhere, so I had to fish this from someone off of eBay in America. It came really quickly, probably within like a week of me purchasing it, and it came in great condition, so thanks to that person for sending that across. So move them out of the way. Next up, we've got the WrestleMania series. We'll start with the NWO Hollywood Hogan that we already opened on a previous video, I think it was. Then also you got the Rock Elite figure that come with his Just Bring It hands and a couple of mic holding hands. And then you got the Macho King figure. I don't like the way this crown sits on his head. I feel like it's going to pop off and spring off everywhere. And it comes with this scepter. This is, I think, the one that was it? I think he smashed it over Ultimate Warrior's head when Ultimate Warrior was facing Sergeant Slaughter at was it Mania or SummerSlam? I think it was SummerSlam. Or it might have been a Royal Rumble. I don't remember. But yeah, a decent looking figure. Not sure we'll keep the figure. We'll probably keep the accessories. But yeah. The only other Macho Man that we've got at the moment is the Ultimate Maniacs Red and Yellow Macho Man, which fits in really nicely with all the other red and yellows we've got. And then lastly, in the series, you get this Dusty Rhodes figure in his traditional American Dream black and yellow polka dot attire that you can get a Stardust in the black and yellow now. It's only just come out in shops in the UK. And you get all of those four figures, and then it lets you build the Mean Gene Okerlund in the black suit, which Austin is going to put together and show you how easy it is to make. Yeah.
Is it easy?
We'll see. Need any help? Let me know. Okay, let me see if I can get it to click. Yep, there you go. Do you remember the, did you ever have the head bones connected to the neck bone? No? That was a song we used to sing in school when I was a child, back when dinosaurs used to roam the land.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I help? Some of these bits aren't so easy to stick in. We have, well, it's funny, the other Mean Gene Okerlund figure we have, which is not a builder figure, it does come with swappable arms and coat. You got a blue coat or a red coat option, and those arms are forever falling out. Builder figure is a great idea. I love the builder figure series, but they're just not that easy to put together sometimes. I thought it would be easy for Austin to accomplish. I thought this came with a microphone. Did it not have a microphone? No, maybe I was wrong. We'll have a look through the boxes again just to be sure. So there's the Mean Gene for the WrestleMania series. And then after that, we've got the SummerSlam series. So again, we'll move all these off to the side. And maybe we'll do a little bit of ranking afterwards to see which ones we think are the best. So SummerSlam, we'll start with the one that comes with the least amount of accessories, and that's the Dolph Ziggler. I like this Dolph. The tights look really nice, pink with the skull detail on it and the American flag bits and bobs. Black detail on the boots. The hair, skin colour's really good. Nice little dark to light fade there. The shoulders are a bit stiff, but we'll work around that. We've got a Dolph Ziggler from a very early Elite series. I don't remember which one it was, but it's sort of a black attire with red and white highlights on it. Hair's just straight down, not tied up, and it comes with like a black vest and chains across it. So we'll have a bit of a chat off camera and decide which one we want to keep. And that comes with just a pair of mic holding hands. That's Dolph. Then next one is Jey Uso. We've opened this already prior to today. Good looking figure, nice update to the Usos that we previously had. We picked up his brother Jimmy in the Greatest Hits series with the Rock and Roman Reigns. And yeah, this is a good looking Jey. Questions about the face scan on these guys, one looking like the other and the other one not being present. The tattoo detail is great, although not up to date now because he has got a full back tattoo in real life and some palm trees going around his waistline. I don't remember, I think he just came with some hands. I don't think there was anything else other than this lei type thing that he's wearing around his neck. So that's the Jey Uso that came in the series. Then a figure that I was just saying to Austin off camera that I never thought we would get. That's this massive Zeus figure. It's from a film that came out in the 80s, maybe early 90s, called No Holds Barred. It's a wrestling film. So Zeus is, I think his name's like Tiny Lister or something in real life. I may be wrong, probably wrong. But he was an actor, and he was in a wrestling film called No Holds Barred, where he was the bad guy against Hulk Hogan, who was called Rip something or other. I can't remember what it was, Rip something. And he was the good guy, and it was all about building up the film to the main event, the match between Zeus and the Rip character. And then what they did was they asked the actor if he wanted to do a real wrestling match at SummerSlam against Hulk Hogan. So he did. He came along and he competed at SummerSlam. And this was the attire that he wore in both the film and the wrestling match, I believe. And I'll show you that match maybe a bit later on. So there's the Zeus figure. Stand him up. And then you get the Hulk Hogan, which doesn't come from that match or the film, but it comes from the feud he had with Sergeant Slaughter. I really like the bandana. It's probably my favourite bit of this figure, and it does come off, which I was expecting. Comes with nice army detail to him. He feels like his bottom is sticking out for some reason. There we go, that's a lot better. Looks a bit more normal. And a whole bunch of hands comes with this one. We got some mic holding hands. We got some hands where he used to do this to see if hear the fans cheering for him. Yeah. Also comes with this mask that Austin says he wants to wear later. Might be a bit interesting. Might just cover your nose or something. But yeah, good luck with that. So yeah, the Hulk Hogan, and then these four, you get all four, and you get all the parts to build the Mr. Perfect. Do you want to have another go at building Mr. Perfect?
Yeah.
Go for it. While you're doing that, I'll see if I can get Hulk Hogan to stand up. He's not wanting to stand up at the moment. sky. There we go. There we go. Just a bit of force, bit of muscle. There we go. Nice, solid click is what we want to hear. Head on. Good, good, good. Oh,
I'm going to lift the arms.
Okay.
They're hard.
Well, that was really easy. I think you should try it. It's really easy. I think they might have changed the technology. This is the most recent Build-A-Figure you can get. And it just clicked in really easy. Maybe I was just lucky. Or I'm just ever so impressive. No? Done it?
I think I'm putting the arms on.
No, you haven't put it wrong. Yeah, you did it. Well done.
Yeah.
So that gives you the suited Mr. Perfect figure. Mr. Perfect written on his back with his hair tied up in a ponytail. Black polo neck underneath the jacket. Not much more to show off than that. So now I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at all the Build-A-Figures we've got, and we'll rate them from worst to best to see what you think is your number one.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do, in fact, we'll pause the video here. We'll have a little chat and see what he decides, and then he can tell you which one is his number, however many we've got, all the way up to his number one, and we'll go from there. Yeah? Right, see you in a minute. Right, so me and Austin have had a little chat, and he's decided what he likes least to what he likes most, and he's going to try and remember the names of each figure that is in the Build-A-Figure series. I might give you like an option, is it this person or is it this person, and you tell me the answer. First one, who did you like the least? That's your least favourite from the 9 of them.
Yeah.
So surprised. What's his name?
Do it out of the two names.
Okay. Is it Bobby Heenan or Jimmy Hart?
Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart, okay. That's number 9 on your list. Number 8. Is that Robert Roode or Bobby Roode? Oh, sorry, is it Rick Rude or Bobby Roode?
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude. Okay, that's number 8. Next one. Who's that? Is it Ray or Dominic?
Dominic.
Dominic who?
Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio. Again, so surprised that that's so low down on your list. Next one. We just opened him, so who's that?
Mr. Perfect.
Reading his name off his back, are you? Mr. Perfect. Another surprise. Are you sure you're doing this worst to favourite and not favourite to worst?
Worst.
Right, okay. Next one. Number 5 is, who's that? Is it Bobby Heenan or Paul Ellering?
Bobby Heenan.
Paul Ellering. Oh. Next. Who's that? Gorilla Monsoon or Gene Okerlund?
Gene Okerlund.
Gorilla Monsoon's a real person. Keep going. Who's that? Shane McMahon or Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon.
Easy one. Next one. Is that Earl Hebner or Danny Davis?
Earl Hebner.
No, but Danny Davis. Wah, wah, wah. Who's this one? Is it Michael Hayes or Doc Hendricks?
Doc Hendricks.
Yeah, it is Mike Hayes as well. But he was called Michael Hayes when he wrestled, and Doc Hendricks when he did this. Right, so eventually we got through all of that. Excuse me. Thanks very much for watching. Anything else you want to say? No. Okay. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do that. If you want to see more videos, and also click the notification bell if you don't want to miss anything. And you can't leave a comment because it's a kids video. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next one. We've got loads more videos to come. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.